Hello students, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In our last class we have learned about how to convert the class intervals which are not of continuous type into continuous one, and also we have seen how to convert the less than cumulative frequency distribution to the frequency distribution, like the problem which was of policy holders below 50, below 55, like these ages were given, that we have converted into different categories of sizes of 5, right? The class sizes of 5, we have converted them, and then also we have learned about how to draw less than ogive, that we have learned. In today's class also we will see two ogives, one less than ogive as well as one more than ogive we will see in today's class. So for that purpose, everybody look in your textbooks, exercise 14.4, question number 2 and question number 3 we will solve. So now everybody see question number 2 of exercise 14.4. Have a look in your textbooks. So question number 2 says that during the medical checkup of 35 students of a class, their weights were recorded as follows. Less than 38 weight, 38 kg. Less than 38 kg, there are no students. Less than 40 kg, there are 3 students. Less than 42 kg, there are 5 students. So here the word less than indicates that this is not the frequency distribution. This is less than type cumulative frequency distribution. Okay. So using these points, using this table, you can form the points and you can draw the ogive. But we will see what he is asking us to do. Draw a less than type ogive for the given data. For this given data, he is asking us to draw a less than type ogive. So this data is enough to draw the less than type ogive. But he is also asking you, hence obtain the median weight from the graph. You have to obtain the median weight after drawing the ogive from the graph and verify the result by using the formula. As we used to find out the median using the formula, that also you need to verify. So this table is not sufficient if you want to verify the median using formula, because if you want to verify using the formula, you need the values like L, lower boundary of the median class, cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. Also you need frequency of the median class, F value, right? So here this table is of less than type cumulative frequency distribution. This table we need to convert into frequency distribution also, because he asked you to verify the median using the formula. If he did not, if he would not have asked that one, so you need not to convert this table into frequency distribution. This table was sufficient to draw less than type ogive. But we also want to verify the median using the formula. That is the reason this frequency distribution, which is of less than type cumulative frequency distribution, this we need to convert into frequency distribution, as we did in our last video, that was the problem of policy holders. Okay, same like only we need to do here also. So that only we will do here first. Exercise 14.4. Second solution. First I write here, since we need to verify the median weight using the formula after obtaining the median from the graph. So we convert the given less than type cumulative frequency distribution to the frequency distribution continuous classes with their respective frequencies. See students, since we need to verify the median weight using the formula, after obtaining that median from the graph, which means after drawing OG, we need to obtain the median, and the same median we need to verify using the formula. So what we are doing, we are converting the given less than type cumulative frequency distribution to the frequency distribution. If you are converting into frequency distribution, you should have the continuous class interval. So we are converting it into a continuous classes with their respective frequencies also we need to find out, because we need the value of f if you want to verify the median using the formula. Okay, so here I'll draw the table. First column will be from the question, that is weight in kg. So here we need to convert this into CCI, which means continuous class intervals we are writing over here. If you see in question, it is given that less than 38, less than 40, less than 42, like this it has been given. Okay, so if you see 38, 40, 42, there is a difference of 2, right? So for the starting he has not given anything, like in that policy holder question it has informed you that the policies are given to the people who are more than 18 years, but here it has not mentioned the students belongs to which weight, starting weights he has not mentioned. So this first less than 38 we will write as it is less than 38. There it has been given below 20, and it has been mentioned that the policies are given to more than 18 years of age members. That is the reason we have started over there with 15 to 20, because that 18 years also gets included in that first class. But here he has not mentioned anything like that. So first I will keep as it is, like less than 38. But for the next one I write 38 to 40. 38 to 40, because that is a difference of 2 2. Then 40 to 42, 42 to 44, 44 to 46, 46 to 48, till where it is going? Till 52. So 48 to 50, then last one 50 to 52. We got all the continuous class intervals. Okay students, now this number of students is not the frequency actually. This is less than type cumulative frequency. So this we will write in our third column, because third column is given over here. Less than cumulative frequency we will write. We will not write this one as number of students, because we have divided here the different class intervals, not like the question. Okay, so here number of students will be frequency. Fi. Using this less than cumulative frequency, we will find out this one. First of all, I will write the less than cumulative frequency values. 0 it has mentioned, then 3, then 5, then 9, then 14, next 28, then 32, then 35. Okay students, there are 35 students, so he has taken all the students over here in this table. So that is the reason this is less than cumulative frequency. The values are going on increasing. Now, as we have learned in yesterday's class how to find out the frequency values, this first we will keep as it is 0. Then to find out how many students are there in between 38 to 40 kg weight, so I will take this 3, and from this 3 I will subtract the above cumulative frequency, that is 0. So 3 minus 0 I will get 3. Then for this one, how many students are there in between 40 to 42 kg? I will take this 5 minus, from this 5 I need to subtract this upper cumulative frequency, that is 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2, which means there are 2 students who falls under this category, and there are 3 students who falls under this category. So when we are treating them separately, we are getting 3 students, 2 students. But if we see as per the question, less than 42 he has taken 5, which means this 2 as well as this 3, this altogether comes into this weight. Okay, less than 42 means. So that is the reason, don't get confused. We are separating the students into different categories. Now 42 to 44 kg, how many students are there? I take this 9 minus this 5 I have to do. So I get 4 students. Then in this category 14 minus 9 I have to do. So 14 minus 9 is 5. Then here 28 minus this 14 is 14 only. Then 32 minus 28 I will get 4. Then last one 35 minus 32 is 3. So if you add all these frequencies, you will get number of observations is equal to 35, which is already given in the question that there are 35 students. So if you add all this, you will get 35, and this should be matches with this one. So it is matching. Understand, students? Sometimes we will have frequency, using this we will find out this one. But here this less than cumulative frequency is given, using this we are finding this. How I said you people to identify less than cumulative frequency is given by seeing this in question. Here he has given less than, and in that policy order question it has mentioned below. So by seeing that word you can consider that these are not the frequencies, these are less than cumulative frequencies. If suppose above or more than is mentioned, then that will be greater than cumulative frequencies. Okay, for the frequency the class intervals should be given. So here class intervals are not given. We are constructing the class intervals, and using this less than cumulative frequency we are constructing the frequencies. How to construct the frequencies? First you need to write as it is, then from the second you need to subtract first one, then from the third you need to subtract second one, then from the fourth you need to subtract third one. So say likewise you will get all the different frequencies. The total should be 35. Now we need to plot it in the graph, as well as we need to verify using the formula also. So what I will do, I will first of all write the points required for less than ogive. Points for less than ogive. First point, as we have learned yesterday, for less than ogive we will take upper boundaries. These all are lower boundaries, these all are upper boundaries. So I will take upper boundary as x value and that cumulative frequency as y value. So 38,0 is our first point. So next point will be, this is our next upper boundary and the cumulative frequency is 3. So next point is 40, 3. Next point is 42, 5. Then 44, 9. Next 46, 14. Next 48, 28. Then more 2 points, 50, 32, and the last point is 52, 35. These are the points that we need to plot in the graph, and from there we need to obtain the median also. But also we have to verify the median weight using the formula. So that written part we will do first, then we will go for the plotting of the points into the graph and drawing of ogive. Okay. So as we have to verify using the formula, as we have learned in our earlier classes, we need n by 2 value first to verify using the formula. So n by 2 is nothing but 35 by 2 you have to do. So when you divide them, you will get 17.5. And this 17.5 you need to check in the cumulative frequency. Where does this lie? This is less than 17.5. This is also less than 17.5. This is also less than 17.5. So it does not lie over here. This is more than 17.5. So this is your median class. Okay, 46 to 48 is your median class. So I will write here 17.5 lies in the class 46 to 48. Okay, students. So this is L value and this will be F value, frequency, and CF we need to take just above this one. Okay, so this is our CF value. Now I will write the formula of median. Median equals to L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. H is nothing but size of the median class. Okay. What is L value? L value is 46 plus n by 2. Just now we have found here 17.5 minus CF. CF is 14 divided by f. F is also 14 into h. H is nothing but size of the class interval. If you see the size of the median class, 46 to 48, it is a difference of 2. That we will write over here. This 46 we need to write as it is, plus here this 2 ones are, 2 sevens are gets cancelled. 14 and 14 you cannot cancel because there is minus over here. It is multiplication, so this 2 and 14 we have cancelled. 2 ones are, 2 sevens are. 17.5 minus 14, if you subtract, you will get 3.5 divided by 7 you are having. 3.5 is a multiple of 7. If you read the 7 table, 7 5s are 35, right? But you are having 3.5. So that is the reason we can cancel this as 7 ones are 7. 7 0.5s are 3.5. 7 5s are 35, right? So 7 0.5s are 3.5. So we get 46 plus 0.5, which is nothing but 46.5. Okay? This is the median that we got as per the formula. Hopefully in graph, after drawing ogive, when you go for finding median, there also you will get approximately equals to 46.5 only. Then we can say it is verified. Okay? Just note down this one. Then we will proceed for plotting these points into the graph sheet. So students, now we are going to plot the points in the graph as we have discussed earlier. Leaving 2 boxes from the bottom of the graph paper, draw a horizontal line which is nothing but x-axis, and then from left side leave 2 boxes and draw a vertical line which will be y-axis. This starting will be 0. Okay. Then we will proceed for drawing, making class interval over here. We'll start with 38 as per our problem. 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54. Actually we are having numbers till 52. One extra I have taken 54. And now when you go for taking the numbers over here, there are 35 students, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 you cannot take. So let us take 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Somewhere like that you will get. Okay. So now we will start plotting our points. As just now we have copied just below the table. Our first point was 38, 0, right? So on 38, 0 means you need to plot there itself on x-axis only, because 0 indicates you need not to travel any number of steps. So 38, 0 means this same point, this is your first point. Then our next point is 40, 3. On 40 you need to travel till 3, which means in between 2 and 4 you will get 3. Okay, like this. Then your next point is 42, 5. On 42, 5 means in between 4 and 6. Somewhere here you will find y, 5. Exact in between 4 and 6 you will find out, you will get 5. Okay. On 44 it is 9. So in between 8 and 10 you will get 9. On 46 it is 14. Exact 14 you are having. So plot on that itself, on 14 only. Okay. On 48 it is 28. So 28 means we are having exact number. So we'll plot at 28 only. Then on 50 you need to plot 32. That is also exact number. And on 52 it is 35. So in between 34 and 36 you will get somewhere here 35. Okay students, so we have plotted all the points. Now using free hand you need to join all these points starting with this one. Okay, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, then 48, 50, 52. Okay? When you join like this freely, this is your less than ogive. Now we need to obtain the median in the graph also. So just now we have seen while doing the verification, n by 2 value we got at 17, got as 17.5, right? So here we will check where is 17.5. In between 16 and 18 you will get 17. Okay, in between 16 and 18 you will have 17, and again in between 17 and 18 you will get 17.5. So this is your 17.5. Okay, so from here 17.5 you need to draw a perpendicular towards ogive from n by 2. 17.5 is nothing but n by 2 value. From this n by 2 we are drawing perpendicular towards ogive. Wherever this touches the ogive, from there you need to draw a perpendicular towards x-axis. So in between 46 and 48 you will have 47. In between 46 and 47 you will get 46.5, right? So this is your median is equal to 46.5. Then we will write hence verified. Okay. There also we got median as 46.5. Here also we got as 46.5, which means we have verified the median. Okay. Then writing of scale is very important, as I said. We will write scale. Then we will write here on x-axis, and just below to it we will write on y-axis. Okay. The boxes are of how many centimeters? I said 1 centimeter boxes you will have in your graph notebook. So 1 centimeter, and on y-axis also it is 1 centimeter. But we will see now on x-axis how much we have went on increasing. 38 to 40, 40 to 42, 42 to 44, which means we are increasing to 2 units. So 1 centimeter equals to 2 units. And on y-axis also we have went on increasing to 2 units. So this is also 2 units. Okay, students. So whenever he says you draw the ogive and obtain median from the graph, if single ogive is given, any less than ogive or more than ogive. So after plotting the points and drawing the ogive using freehand, you need to check n by 2 value what you got. So we got here 17.5. That 17.5 we will check on y-axis, and from that 17.5 we will draw a straight line towards ogive, and wherever that touches the ogive, from there we go towards x-axis, and wherever it meets x-axis, that represents your median. Okay, students. So that n by 2 we will take on y-axis, and then from there we come towards ogive, and from that ogive we go towards x-axis, and wherever that straight line touches the x-axis, that represents your median. As here we have taken median is equal to 46.5, and then we wrote hence verified. And writing of scale is very important. Remember this, it carries half mark of your total marks of the solution. Okay, just plot the points in the graph and draw the ogive. Then we will go for exercise 14.4, last question of this exercise. Okay. So now students, we are going to do third question of exercise 14.4, which is the last question of this exercise as well as of the chapter. The following table gives production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. The data is collected related to 100 farms of a village regarding the production of wheat, okay, per hectare. So production yield is given in terms of quintals per hectare, which means 50 quintals per hectare to 55 quintals per hectare is produced by 2 farmers. Okay, then 55 quintals per hectare to 60 quintals per hectare, it is produced by this much of wheat is produced by 8 farmers. So likewise the information is given to you. He is asking us change the distribution to a more than type distribution and draw its ogive. Till now we did related to less than type conversion. Now we are going to learn about how to convert into more than type. So if you see this class interval 50 to 55 indicates that more than 50 but less than 55, right? So as we are converting it into more than type distribution, we will take the lower boundaries, which means 50 to 55 means we will take 50. Then 55 to 60 means we will take 55. So lower boundaries we will consider over here. Okay. It is quite opposite of question number 1 of this exercise. Okay. So exercise 14.4, third solution we are doing. First one is production yield, quintals per hectare, and the next one is number of farmers. Okay, students. So here we are converting this frequency distribution. This is frequency distribution table because different classes information he has given, 50 to 55, 55 to 60. So this we are converting into more than type distribution. So I will take first as more than 50. Lower boundary we need to consider for more than type. Then next, more than 55. If this question is given for less than, means we will take less than 55 first. But here more than type he has been asked, so that is the reason more than 50, then more than 55, then more than 60, next more than 65, next more than 70, next more than 75. Okay, students. So here the frequencies as it is given in the question, similarly you should not write over here because you have converting it into more than type distribution. Okay, so we will start from the bottom onwards. First we will write 16 whatever there in the question. Less than starts from top, so but more than starts from bottom. So this 16 we will write as it is. And for this one, more than 70 part, what we will do here, 38 is given in frequency. So this 38 plus this 16 we will do. In less than type, what we will do, first one we will write as it is. Then to this second one we will add first. Then to third one we will add the answer. Then to fourth one we will add the third answer, right? But here in an opposite manner you need to go. Bottom frequency we will write as it is. And just preceding to that one we will write the number as it is, and we will add the below number to it. 38 plus 16 we will do, we will get it as 54. Then prior to this one what we will do, as it is frequency we will write 24 plus the answer that you got below. You got answer 54, that we will add over here. So 24 plus 54 will be 78. Then for more than 60 here 12 is given. So 12 plus this answer 78, so you will get 90. Then before that 8 is given, so 8 plus this answer 90 is 98. Then last one 2 plus this answer 98 equals to 100. As there are 100 farmers given in the question, so you will get the 100 in the top row. Okay, if it is about less than type, you will start from the top and at last you will get the 100, but it is of more than type, so we will start from the bottom and at top we will get 100. Okay, so this is the distribution that we have converted into more than type. Now we will take the points for, till now we did less than OG, this is more than OG question. So points for more than OG. Okay, your first point will be, these are the lower boundaries only, right? We have taken lower boundaries only. So lower boundary 50, comma, more than cumulative frequency 100. This is more than cumulative frequency, guys. Don't get confused. I will write over here more than cumulative frequency. From where we will start more than cumulative frequency? From last row to top row we will go on adding. Okay. So our first point is 50, 100. Next point is 55, 98. Next point is 60, 90, then 65, 78, next 70, 54, and the last one is 75, 16. All these points we need to plot into the graph sheet now. Okay, so same like two rows from two boxes from left, two boxes from down, you need to leave. This is your y-axis and this is your x-axis. Okay, this will be 0. Then on x-axis we will take the class intervals. So class intervals are like 50 to 55, 55 to 60. Okay, so I will take just on the first line 50, then 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. If you want, you can take 80 also, but say till 75 it is compulsory because 75 is also included over here. Now on the cumulative frequency part, the highest number is 100. So I will go on taking 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 100. Okay guys, so we have taken the points on x-axis and y-axis. Now it is the time to plot the points that you have got. First point is 50, 100, which means on 50 you need to plot at 100. This is your first point. Next point is 55, 98. Okay, so on 55, 98 means after 98th line indicates 98. On 55, 98. On 60, we need to plot at 90 here. On 65, we need to plot at 78. After 70, 8th line represents 78. On 70, we need to plot at 54. 70, 54. After 50, 4th line. And then on 75, we need to plot at 16. So after 10, somewhere here. Okay, 6th line. We need to go on joining using our free hand. Okay, this is here more than ogive. Then we need to write scale on x-axis, on y-axis. Okay, the boxes are of 1 centimeter only as it is. Now check how many units you have taken on x-axis. 50 to 55, 55 to 60 means you went on increasing 5 units. So x-axis scale is 1 centimeter equals to 5 units. And y-axis scale is 1 centimeter equals to 10 units. Okay students, so this is about more than ogive. We have learned less than ogive as well as more than ogive both. Suppose if he asked here obtain the median from the graph, so but he has not asked in this question. If suppose in examination if you get like that, so what you have to do, first you have to do n by 2. So there are total 100 farmers, right? 100 by 2 you will get as 50. That 50 where you have to take? Yes, on y-axis you have to take. Here it is 50. So from 50 you need to go on taking straight line towards here, and wherever it touches the ogive, from there you need to come down. So almost like 70 you will get the median. Okay students, so it is same in both the cases, less than as well as more than, if only one ogive is asked and he asked to obtain the median from the graph. Okay, so in today's class we have seen obtaining median through less than ogive and verify using the formula, and also we have seen how to plot the points for more than ogive and obtain the more than ogive, which means we have seen less than ogive as well as more than ogive. Hopefully in our next class I will explain you people few 1 or 2 extra questions that are not given in the textbook, but you will get the questions related to that concept in your examination. So that we will see in our next class. Okay, like one question will be of both ogives altogether you need to drawing one graph sheet only, that we will see. Important question for examination point of view. Okay, so we will see in our next class. Thank you all of you. Stay home, stay healthy, stay safe. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.